Why, hello! Hey, YouTube friends, how's it going? All is well in Saskatoon. I have missed you guys. I was missing in action for about a month. I have been scrapbooking and getting caught up, and I haven't been doing my videos, so I apologize that I haven't been here. I miss everybody. But we're back. It's February and we are going to start some more scrapbooking on YouTube. And I was working on some travel albums, my everyday albums, getting things caught up. And I would love to know if you guys would love to see a flip through of any of the albums that I have done. Like I said, I have been scrapbooking. I didn't do any videos. I was just in such a groove. I didn't want to have to clean up my space. And so again, welcome back to Dee's Creative Corner. My name is Danielle Coleman and I am a Creative Memories Independent Advisor. I love scrapbooking and so do you. That's why you're here. So today we're just going to document a couple photos of our first snowfall here in Saskatoon. This is my last layout that I need to really get caught up for 2024. So I wanted to work with the Flurries of Fun, and we're going to try something different. I'm not a huge tearing type of person, but I've seen a couple different sketches, and just gonna kind of incorporate my own little twist on some tearing, and we'll go from there. So again, thanks to all my subscribers, new and existing. I appreciate each and every one of you, and you're helping my little channel grow. It's been fun. So all right, let's turn over and get started. So, hello, welcome back. All right, so like I said, we are going to be working with Flurries of Fun, and I kind of was flipping through my paper deciding what patterns I was going to do. So I have two photos. It was our first snowfall. These are 4x6 and I matted them on the mat cards that come with the collection. I bought the big bundle. So like I said, I used the mat cards for the photo mats, and then I was looking through the paper and I really liked this design, this with the little snowflakes, and then I wanted to pull in red, so I'm going to use probably these three patterns right on top. There are so many other fun designer papers, so but I figured those would look good with the type of photos that I am working with. So I chose these three on top, and we're gonna tear. Oh my goodness. I know a lot of you guys probably have, you guys can just wet the edges and tear. I am using my old school. I brought some scraps in. These are old tearing tools from Creative Memories. I use these because I feel like I can get a better consistent tear, and it's not all over the place. I am not good when it comes to that. So I was playing with them, and I was trying to figure out what edges I liked, and I chose this one. I liked the larger effect on the tearing. So that's what we're gonna do, and I will give you the dimensions as we go of the different papers that we're doing. So first we're gonna, like I said, it's gonna be we're doing the main page. I already did the companion page to this, so we're just gonna work on the focal page here. So let's get my pictures aside, and then of course I went through and I pulled out a bunch of different embellishments and such. I've die cut a whole bunch of different snowflakes, and we'll see what we come up with. So my envision was I'm going to have this as the larger portion, and then we'll kind of layer some of these other patterns in there. And then, you know, we're going to tear and we'll get all of those done. So first I'm going to take this stripe paper and I'm going to cut just a 1 inch. So that's going to be the top border. So let me get my 12-inch trimmer. We're not going to tear this one because you won't, I'm kind of having my tears kind of go at a waterfall per se. So I'm cutting this first one at 1 inch, and then we'll set that up there. And then let's get our tearing tools out and try this here. Like I said, I'm gonna do these, and then I am with these, you generally just, I'm measuring it up, so I'm going to have these tearing at about 1 inch as well. So I'm just kind of putting my edge of the paper and then my ruler here at, or my tearing tool at 1 inch. And then I'm just going to pick up the corner, hold this pretty firm, and then we're just going to tear towards us. And it gives it a really nice, even, straight tear. So, like, just like so. Pretty easy, right? Not bad. And then we can layer this one, start this way. We'll go from there. And then let's do this big one. This one is about maybe 7 inches. So I'm just going to have a start over here and give it a small tear because I don't want to waste a ton of paper. I'm just getting it up off the edge of this mat so I can grab it. And we're gonna give that a tear and see how that goes. And you know, sometimes when I'm doing the tearing technique, well, just like that, it doesn't line up properly on my paper, so I sometimes feel like it's very crooked. Do you guys ever tear and feel that? I'm gonna toss these little scraps, and then like I said, I want this about 7 inches or so. And so I'm going to line that up and line her down here at about 7 inches. And then the top is at 5 up here if you're looking at the top. Just make sure your paper is straight so your tearing is somewhat straight. So, and then again, we're just gonna tear towards us and go like so. These are fun tools. I have a bunch of different ones that I've had in my scraps or in my tools, and I don't use them enough. So I think that's a really fun look, and you can rough up the edges and fold them in if you would like to. So we're kind of gonna go like that, and then let's do another 1 inch of the red. And because this is already torn, I'm just gonna get my trimmer and cut a 1 inch piece out of that, so then I don't have to tear it again. So we'll do that. And then that can kind of maybe fold down like so. And then let's bring back the striped one. And this is already torn as well, so I am going to, you'll see that it's already torn, and I'm just going to cut this at 1 inch as well. So, excuse me. we'll do some paper saving this way. And then we'll kind of, layer it under here. And then I'm probably going to go about 1/2 inch from the top, and then there will be a little bit of white space on the bottom. So let's get going and start adhering. And I already have my white 12 by 12 base. This is, I use some repositional tape just to tack it down so it doesn't slide all over on me. And like I said, I'm going about 1/2 inch from the top, and then we'll just continue to layer these ones down. I was going to do a Cricut title, but the mat cards in this, they had so many fun titles, so I just chose one of the mat cards. And then I'm going to go at about 1 inch for this. There we go. And then let's tack this one down. I hope everybody is printing their pictures and trying to stay current on their photos. That's always important. And then I'm going to go about 1/2 inch down here. See, it's really simple, and if you have scraps, this is good. And I'm going to tuck those under, so I didn't adhere super close to that. And what I'll do is, I think I'll do the red under that, and then the stripe. And I could be using the repositional tape to help if I don't get them straight. But I'm taking my multi-purpose tool and just giving it a little lift, and then just gonna eye it up and put it at about, this is about 3 inches up. Well, let's pull it down just a hair. This reveal is a little bit more, so let's go maybe like so. And then we'll tack this one down. And then we'll just kind of slide this guy under. I debated on doing any of the borders with my Border Maker cartridge, so I did punch a few things. So is that, it seems like it's a little, this needs to get pulled down just a hair over here. So let's get that, and then that's at about 2 inches. So there. So what do you think? Pretty simple, just a couple different patterns, and we used our tearing tool and a couple pictures on here. I chose, like I said, these were our first snowfall in November. And that's quite a bit of snow. If you look how, I'm 5'3", and that snowbank is pretty tall. So we were out shoveling, and we were out there for quite some time. So, all right, let's kind of see my embellishments. I thought, I could maybe go something down here, but I'm going to show, I did punch this from my Border Maker cartridge, and I thought this was pretty, and so maybe just we could have that setting down just a hair, just so this has something to sit on, or we could move it up a little bit and put it at an angle. So many options. I think that will be okay, and then we'll do a little cluster up here. Does that look okay? Let's try that. Let's not put a bunch of fuss and effort into it, and just let's adhere it down. And I will use my repositional tape on this in the event that I decide not to use it. And I'm just going through and on my silicone mat so that doesn't get all over. I'll put this down right down to the ledge there, or 1 inch, like so. And then kind of, I think I'll have my photo, should I have them over here centered? We'll see. Or maybe we could even go have them centered and have this kind of right in the middle. Because like I said, I do have a companion page for this. So I'm going to move my scraps aside. So let's pull in this other page that I did my practice run on. And it's the same exact tears. And I have more photos on here. And then I did a 3x4 on here. This was just the month, it's very tiny, but it's our month of our weather. So it'll be fun to look back at and see what our November weather was. And so if we kind of do a cluster here, I know I'm not a huge visual triangle, but I'm trying to get better. I don't want to compare myself to others, and I am, my own scrapbooker, and I do things how I feel that, my photos are in albums and they're ready. So, if I kind of think triangle, we could go something up here and then something up here and then maybe a little something down here. So I'm gonna commit and I'm going to center that. I think that looks okay. And then you can see more of the snowflakes. So let's go ahead and tack those pictures down and commit. And I'm so happy that I can say that my 2024 is complete. So are you guys getting caught up and getting all your photos in albums? I hope so. So we're just, and I did the 7 inches so you could make sure that you could see the tears. I didn't really want that overlapping. Over here, because I had more photos, that's why I started with this page, to be able to see the pretty tears. So, all right, let's commit, and we're gonna tack that down. And I've said in the past, my embellishing is always my weak spot. So we can just maybe throw a couple snowflakes on here. Maybe just do a couple snowflakes over there. And then we could, and I do have I haven't even broken into my sticker sheets yet. So I just, I'm using the add-on Artsy, or the Artsy add-on embellishments, and then what the Flurry of Fun they had. Here, let me pull these over here real quick. They had the sledding, snowmobile, fishing, and then the winter. So I chose the winter because it had this fun shovel and some of the other things for the beginning of winter. So let's just take a peek here. So I think we'll just throw a couple snowflakes over there. I mean, we could do more up here as well, and then still have, because I do have quite a bit, I could throw some on here. And these die cuts, this was like a Sizzix die cut that I recently got, and I'm loving all that different media incorporated in this. So let's see, and then let's pull this guy out, see what we got. I did like this, let it snow. Maybe we could pop, I'll make maybe a bigger one and then do a little cluster down there. And then we could do, this one is cute, all bundled up. That one kind of gets lost up there. I could do winter right up there. So, all right, well, that gives you an idea. I'll share my still shots at the very end, of course, and you'll see what I decided. So let's flip you guys back over. And hello. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I hope you guys liked that little tearing instruction, and please give me a like and a comment, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe. You never know what Danielle is gonna come up with and say. So like I said, I'm enjoying this YouTube, and it is fun, and I appreciate each and every one of you. So for now, I will sign off, and we'll hopefully see you guys next week and see what we have in store. So take care. Bye-bye, guys.